The week opens with a thick emotional heaviness, a feeling that every character is carrying something too heavy to speak aloud. Kat reaches her breaking point first. She confronts Eva in a moment that begins with frustration, but quickly collapses into desperation. Kat's voice shakes, not with anger, but with grief she has been swallowing for far too long. And then she finally says the words that change everything. She tells Eva she wishes she was never born. It is not an insult. It is a confession wrapped in heartbreak. Kat feels like her existence has only brought pain to the people she loves, and Eva stands frozen, unsure whether to comfort her or step back from the emotional wildfire burning right in front of her. The silence between them becomes almost suffocating, because Kat's words reveal a wound so deep that even Eva, with all her emotional armor, can't ignore the severity of what Kat is going through. Their bond shifts in that instant, taking on a darker, more fragile edge that will linger through the week. While that emotional storm brews on one side of town, Naomi stumbles into a moment that sends her into shock. She catches Haley hovering over Bill with a bottle in her hand, a substance she clearly wasn't meant to have. It takes Naomi only a second to understand what is happening. Haley isn't helping Bill. She is poisoning him. Bill's breathing is uneven, his skin pale, and the realization hits Naomi with a force that nearly knocks her backward. The room fills with panic as she lunges forward, demanding to know what Haley has done. Haley freezes like a trapped animal, guilt flashing across her face, but it's too late. Naomi has seen everything. In that moment, Haley knows her carefully woven plans have shattered in Naomi's hands, and the consequences will be far more devastating than she ever expected. Bill's condition worsens quickly, and the mansion becomes a place of whispered fear and frantic footsteps. Naomi tries to stabilize him, shouting for help, praying she isn't already too late. Haley stands in the background trembling, torn between running away and trying to explain herself, neither of which will save her now. The week begins to spin around this incident, dragging other characters into its gravity as the truth pushes its way into the open. But the show refuses to let the week drown entirely in darkness. Amid the chaos, there is a softness that breaks through like a warm breeze slipping into a storm. Danny Dupree and Andre Richardson become the heart of that tenderness. While the rest of the mansion spirals with accusations, fear, and emotional fractures, Danny and Andre create a world of their own. A quiet, gentle space where the only thing that matters is the love they share. They spend stolen hours together, wrapped in each other's arms, whispering dreams, sharing laughter, and reminding themselves how far they have come. Their connection deepens in subtle ways, in moments when Andre looks at her with a kind of awe he doesn't know how to hide, or when Danny reaches for his hand before he even realizes she needs comfort. Their relationship becomes the emotional anchor of the week, the one pure thing shining through all the unraveling lies and dangerous secrets. As the week unfolds, the contrast between the characters becomes sharper. Kat's anguish with Eva exposes emotional wounds no one expected. Naomi's discovery of Haley poisoning Bill turns the mansion into a place buzzing with fear and urgent whispers. Haley's facade crumbles, revealing just how far she was willing to go, and how quickly everything can collapse when one wrong move is exposed. Through it all, Danny and Andre's love stands untouched, warm and steady, offering viewers a breath of sweetness among the chaos. By the time Friday arrives, the week has drawn every storyline tighter, pulling each character into a new emotional space. Some darker,